Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. I'm so glad you could join me today, because we have a truly captivating story to explore. One of Turkey's brightest young talents, Yağmur Yüksel, has just unveiled a series of images that have sent her followers, and the industry, into a whirl of speculation and excitement. In her latest Instagram post, she appears alongside a luxurious vintage car, dressed in an elegant, nostalgia-evoking ensemble, under the enigmatic title Meselesi, which translates to A September Affair. Beyond the flawless styling and cinematic composition, there's a deeper mystery at play. Could this be the name of her next film or television project? Or is it a poetic reflection of a personal transformation in her own life? Today, we're going to unpack every detail, visual, symbolic, and rumor-driven, to help you understand why Yağmur's September Affair has become the talk of the town. If you love getting the inside scoop on Turkey's hottest stars, please hit that like button and subscribe to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. And if you'd like even more exclusive content, click join for members only behind-the-scenes access. Alright, let's dive in. 1. The photos that started it all. Late one evening, Yağmur Yüksel shared 7 new images on her official Instagram account. In each shot, she stands or leans against a gleaming vintage automobile, think leather seats, polished chrome bumpers, and a silhouette that could have rolled straight out of a classic European film. Her attire is equally arresting, a rich burgundy dress with delicate embroidery, soft waves in her hair, and makeup that highlights her natural features without overshadowing them. The whole scene is bathed in the warm glow of a setting sun, which casts long shadows and adds a dreamlike quality. What sets these images apart from any ordinary fashion shoot is the way they feel like stills from an unfinished movie. Yağmur's expressions shift from wistful to quietly determined. The angles and compositions suggest snippets of a story we're meant to imagine. And at the heart of it all is the title she chose, Meselesi. That choice, more than any detail of wardrobe or location, has audiences wondering, what exactly is this September affair? 2. Why September matters. To understand the weight of that title, we need to think about the symbolism of September in Turkish and Mediterranean culture. September marks the end of summer's carefree days and the beginning of a more introspective season. It's the return to routine, the turning of leaves, and often, the moment when big decisions take shape. By labeling her photos a September affair, Yağmur is tapping into that feeling of transition, an emotional crossroads between what was and what could be. In past interviews, she's mentioned her love for weaving seasonal themes into her art, and for treating her social media presence as an extension of her creative self. With this series, she's clearly not just showing off a beautiful car or a stunning dress, she's inviting us into a carefully constructed narrative about change, choice, and perhaps a hint of nostalgia for something left behind. 3. Is it a new production? Almost immediately after the post went live, entertainment news portals began theorizing that Meselesi could be the title of Yağmur's upcoming project. Speculation ranged from a moody, romantic feature film set in the 1970s to a limited series drama about a writer torn between two loves. One popular theory suggests she's starring in a psychological romance, playing a young novelist caught in a love triangle, all unfolding against the backdrop of a coastal town in autumn. Another theory proposes a short art house film directed by a rising auteur with whom Yağmur has been quietly collaborating. Insiders whisper that Yağmur has indeed been in talks with a well-known director for a high-profile autumn shoot, possibly as soon as this September. If true, these images could be the first carefully curated teases of the film's mood and palette, rather than a mere fashion statement. Either way, the deftness with which she stirred buzz without confirming a single detail is an exceptional display of marketing savvy. 4. Personal metaphor or public tease? Not everyone believes there's a new production behind Meselesi. Some fans interpret the series as a deeply personal metaphor, a symbolic farewell to an emotional chapter in Yağmur's life. Rumors have swirled over recent months about her relationship with fellow actor Barış Baktas, and though neither confirmed a formal breakup, interviews and social media cues hinted at distance. With that context, a September affair could represent an elegant, subtle declaration, that she's closing one door and stepping into a renewed version of herself. The use of a classic car, often seen as a vehicle for journeys both literal and figurative, reinforces this reading. Yağmur poses as though caught in a moment of departure or arrival, her expression oscillating between melancholy and resolve. For many, this is far more compelling than a teaser for a new role. It's a glimpse of the real woman behind the characters, navigating her own seasons of change. 5. The industry weighs in. Whether Meselesi is a film, a series, or a personal statement, the industry has taken notice. Prominent producers, writers, and critics have publicly praised the artistry of her post. One well-respected film editor tweeted, "Yağmur's latest campaign feels like a short film in itself, beautiful, haunting, and full of questions." A top casting director hinted in an interview that she plans to meet with Yağmur next month to discuss upcoming projects, joking that the actress's creativity knows no bounds. These endorsements underscore Yağmur's evolution from rising talent to a true creative force. She's no longer just accepting roles, she's shaping the conversation around her next move, whether on screen or off. 6. The global fan response. Across Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, the reactions have been overwhelmingly enthusiastic. In the first 24 hours, the post racked up over 350,000 likes and thousands of comments in multiple languages. Fans wrote things like, "This is art. I must know what's coming next. September is ours too, Yağmur, take us with you. Best blend of nostalgia and modern flair I've seen all year." Fan art accounts created mood boards matching the burgundy dress to autumn foliage, YouTube channels speculated wildly on plotlines, and even fashion bloggers joined the discussion, praising the shoot's blend of haute couture and cinematic style. 7. A lesson in public image. What makes Meselesi so remarkable is how Yüksel has managed to captivate attention without revealing a single concrete detail. In an age when celebrities often overshare, or, just as often, offer empty teases, she's found a perfect middle ground. She's engaging her audience's imagination, drawing them into a narrative that feels as personal as it is universal. By aligning her own transformation with the turning of the seasons, she reminds us that art and life are inseparable. Whether we're watching her on the big screen or following her posts on social media, we know we're witnessing the ongoing evolution of an artist unafraid to blur the boundaries between her roles and her reality. 8. What to watch for. As we move into the heart of autumn, here's what you should keep an eye on. Official announcements. Look for a press release or teaser trailer that reveals whether Meselesi is indeed a new title in her filmography. Behind-the-scenes peeks, any candid set photos or interviews in the coming weeks could confirm a production schedule. Collaborators' comments, directors, co-stars, and producers may drop hints via social media or trade publications. Public appearances. Watch for Yağmur at film festivals or premieres, she may choose to reveal more through her presence or attire. Follow-up posts, a second wave of Instagram stories or another photo series could clarify whether this is a personal project teaser or a promotional campaign. Conclusion. With Meselesi, Yüksel has reminded us all why she remains such a compelling figure in Turkish entertainment. She's not just an actress awaiting her next role, she's a storyteller in her own right, using every medium at her disposal to provoke curiosity, evoke emotion, and create art that transcends simple categorization. Whether A September Affair turns out to be the title of a new film, a metaphor for personal renewal, or both, one thing is certain, we're all eagerly waiting to see what comes next. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into Yağmur's latest artistic move. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Turkish Spotlight Secrets for more exclusive insights, and click join to support the channel and get early access to live Q&As. Let me know in the comments below, what's your theory about Meselesi, and what do you hope to see from Yağmur next? Until next time, take care and keep your eyes on the spotlight.